all, I'm going to give you a review of the Holiday Club. And my first words are, wow, what can I say? With 9 children registered for so long, we stood here, we prayed and we prayed to double that number. But God didn't answer our prayers. He wants to answer them in his own time. So, as Amanda said, on the Thursday, well, we'd had a Zoom meeting on the Wednesday night, and we thought, what do we do? Somebody said, that'd be like Sunday school, no atmosphere. But we didn't really want to have to cancel it, and we decided we'd just see what Amanda said. Poor Amanda was on holiday, and she received a text from me saying, and Amanda's words were, choose wisely, ... Well, in the meantime, I was about to send a text to Kwaku over there, whose 2 children were coming. I literally started, hi Kwaku, and then I turned my laptop on, and there were 2 more children. I thought, great, this is really good. And then as the day went on, there were more and more, and then on the Monday, even more were coming in. And my friend Karen, who heads up the craft, I was messaging her all day saying, can you add this number, can you add that number to it? Because there was just so many forms coming in. So we tripled the numbers. We didn't just double them, we tripled the numbers. So God is faithful and good, but we just have to be patient. I'm not always patient, but I need to be. And many friendships were made. Some of the children didn't know each other. We had mixed age groups this year. We've never had mixed age groups before. We had lots of siblings together, and it was great. So the children arrived, and they went into their groups for the opening activities. You can see the signs on the stage, the jolly jumpers. They were the youngest. Brilliant bikers and the super swimmers. And over day 3 and 4, the children worked on a group collage, and that's going to be displayed out the back in our Magdalene Centre over the next year. Then it was time for Stadium 1, the first up front session, and that was led by Hannah, who kindly came to us from another church. This will be her 4th time that she's been a young person, and she did the up front with Bridge, and what a pair. They were absolutely brilliant. Bridge kind of had the bad jokes, and the children, they loved it. It was just so much fun. And then Karen, I don't think I can say her surname, but I will try, Inganoli, she led the fitness session, and so did Avril and Shireen on different days. We just kept them fit for a couple of minutes to start with. Then there was practical fun games, singing, jokes, and fantastic banter between Hannah, Bridge, and the children. Then they watched a DVD with a Bible story, each day a different one. So they heard on the first day about Jesus calling his first disciples. Then he heard about Bartimaeus. Then Jesus walked on water and the parable of the sower. It was then time for the rotation with the groups. Doing crafts, they were led by Karen Payne. And out the back, they did games in the bouncy castle. Games in bouncy castle always go down well, especially the bouncy castle. So we can't ever have a holiday club without a bouncy castle. And then refreshments and recapping the Bible story. Then they were back up front. This is all in 2.5 hours, so we did fit a lot in. So they came back for Stadium 2, and there were jokes. They had a kit bag. It was a sports bag, and they put their jokes in, and you had to laugh at them, even if they weren't funny. Pictures and talents. We had a few talents. A memory verse, which we'll do later. A quiz. You're going to take part in a quiz as well. But don't worry, there's some general questions as well, sports questions. Singing and a prayer before they went back to their groups, and the parents came to collect them. And the leaders just reviewed and sat down and waited for the next day. So now